What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Casey. Man, I just got done taking a shower. I just took a cold shower too. That shit, it's something I'm like still getting used to. I'm not gonna lie, but it's something I'm definitely willing to like throw in the mix of in my showers and shit. Like I'm willing to take more cold showers. Like it was hard at first. I will say that it was hard as fuck to take a cold shower, but I'm getting to this point where I'm kind of comfortable with it. And I just like the benefits of getting. Like I be feeling good as fuck after I get out of cold shower. I feel good as fuck right now. I got so much confidence right now, and like that's what made me really make this video. Like the cold shower really made me want to just made me want to make this video. Like I mean, simple as that. Um, but yeah, man. Before I really get into like what I'm about to talk about, I really want to like give a big shout out to Money Making. What's his name? Money Motivated Stars. Yeah, shout out to bro, cause I don't know. I was inspired by his story. Like if you watch my first video, I talk about how like his story just inspired me. Like that's really why I made this channel. That's really why I'm trying to make videos now. Like I just fuck with the fact that he, what I'm saying, we kind of got the same similar situation, and he, what I'm saying, instead of just being upset, what I'm saying, and, and just being negative about it, like he just took it upon himself to make a YouTube channel at his job. Like that take a lot of like guts too. Like some people don't even, and some people don't even think like that either. Like they not gonna think like, while they at their job or whatever, they not gonna think, let me make a YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? And talk about why, you know, you shouldn't work in a warehouse, this and that. But yeah, man. Whenever anybody get a chance, let's go over to his page, Money Motivated Stars. Like, what I'm saying? Let's go show him some love. Good ass dude, man. You could learn a lot from him. Man, I'm so glad I got discovered him because I would not be on this shit had I not found his channel. Like, that shit was a miracle, I ain't gonna lie. It's funny how the world works. Like, I don't know, it's like, it just worked out in this way because one of his videos was suggested to me. And after watching his video, I just got so inspired, bro. Like, it's so crazy. Yeah. But yeah, man, shout out to Money Motivated Stars, man. Yeah. So basically what I want to talk about today is I want to talk about how I got into spirituality and shit, and like how I am now with it versus how I was months ago, last year, and who I was before. I think I'm gonna start by like talking about who I was before, you know what I'm saying? Who I was before spirituality, like it's kind of funny. Like it's just funny to think about because I don't really think about who I was before. But since I'm finna get into it, it's finna be kind of like cringy in a way. Like I don't know. But yeah, I got into spirituality like around last year, I think. Like last, it was like I know it happened damn near around the time like Corona hit, and it was actually kind of the right time too, cause I didn't know how I was going. You know what I'm saying? Keep myself busy throughout this whole Corona shit. But before I even hit, like I was just, I mean, I was still a cool dude. I wasn't focused for real. Like I knew what I wanted to do. I knew what I wanted to do with my life before I even discovered the spirituality. But like I wasn't focused. Like I was too busy trying to find love. You know what I'm saying? I was too busy. I didn't really love myself for real. I did not love myself, bro. I did not love myself at all. Like that's probably the biggest thing I could take out of the old me. I did not love myself. I was looking for validation. I was just trying to be cool. You know what I'm saying? Like I was just trying to, be on everybody's good side. Like I used to just care for no reason. I don't know why. Like I don't like to care. Like especially now. Like I do not like to care what anybody think about me, what I'm doing, anything. It's just so cringy to just think about it, bro. Like I used to really be so fucking cringy. Like now that I think about it, And that's really, and this was like a year or two old. You know what I'm saying? Like this is like way before like I even discovered spirituality and shit. Like this was just me thinking on my time. Like I didn't think so highly of myself back then. Like, and it makes so much sense. Like why I am the way now because, you know what I'm saying. Like I kind of just carried all that weight over into spirituality. So no, in a sense, you know, I was still trying to like get better with myself while in the process of learning, you know, a new lifestyle for myself. And you know, then eventually over time, like you know, it kind of just worked out in this way. Like I kind of like it's something. It's spirituality is my lifestyle now. Like it, it's something I'm willing to like take 100% serious, especially when I get to the point where it's all I can focus on. You know, where I can really just focus on myself. So yeah, once that point comes, it's really finna be over with. I ain't gonna lie, it's done deal. Like I'm not finna be playing no games with nobody. Like it's just gonna be going straight to work on myself, bro. But I think that's the biggest thing. Like you know, I want to like touch on right now, like self love. Like I cannot stress this enough, man. But if you do not love yourself, you cannot expect anybody else to love you. Honestly, like that's the biggest thing that should be taken from this video. Like, do not like, do not approach people if you're not working on yourself. Like you have to work on yourself before you even think about wanting to get in a relationship, wanting to build more friendships and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause if you don't love yourself, it's gonna forever be that. Like you know, like you're gonna forever just be lost out here. You ain't gonna never understand what it's like to live in a world where you can just really count on yourself. Like you too busy relying on others to make you happy. That's not the case. You don't need others to make you happy. You can make yourself happy. Like once people start to realize that, you will be in a better headspace. Like I promise you. Like I'm still struggling, you know, with the shit I kind of got going on. Like I be dealing with anxiety and you know, what I'm saying depression and shit. Like I mean that's some little shit, but it's something I'm getting better at. Like it's not something that be taking a toll on me all the time. But you know, cause it's tough dealing with that shit. Like you still got to deal with other people's negative energy, and you know what I'm saying. You got to deal with all this shit. You got to deal with all this other shit while in the same process. You got to still deal with yourself and shit. It's not really like something to be looking forward to either. Like I feel like it. I feel like it even makes it harder if you like looking to get spirituality while you still got shit going on. Like it just makes the process a lot harder. But honestly, yeah, I felt like I ain't really have no choice. To be honest, like I felt like I didn't really have a choice. I liked everything I was seeing about it, you know, and that just made me really want to get into that shit. And how I really got into spirituality is because, I mean, I'll be honest, like, you know, spiritual soul, like he inspired me with that shit, you know, like, and I really took what he was saying a lot. Like I was taking what he was saying seriously because that, if anybody knows spiritual soul, like even before that shit, he was a completely different person. Like anybody who watched Soul Illuminati, like anybody could say that dude was just a different breed, bro. Like he wasn't like, I mean, he had his toxic ways or whatever, but at the same time, like you wouldn't have expected him to just, you know what I'm saying, come out the cut and just on some whole new different shit. You know what I'm saying? So honestly, I don't think I got really into it until like I saw him getting serious with it. Like that was just enough motivation for me to just get into it. To be honest, because then at that time, like he was going through some shit as well. You know what I'm saying? Like so, he had two channels. It was a main channel, and then he had another channel where, uh, I guess he was doing like his vlogs or whatever. I don't know. I forgot the name of what the channel used to be. It was like Soul Illuminati Extra, you know, some shit like that, like extra videos or whatever. So I remember exactly when he had he was posting videos around that time, and he was basically saying like the reason why he wasn't posting as much as he, was like, it's because he wasn't motivated, and I felt that 100% because there's a lot of times where I really just don't be feeling motivated, like, you know what I'm saying. I don't be feeling motivated to make music all the time. I don't be feeling motivated all like at all. There be times I don't feel motivated at all. Like I really just don't be wanting to do nothing, and I feel like that's fine to a certain extent though. Like as long as you like take your time to work on yourself, you know what I'm saying. Take a break here and there, you know what I'm saying. As long as that's fine. But it was times where I was really just being unmotivated, bro. Like I couldn't even do it. So I felt his pain, and he was saying how like in his case he felt like weed was like his biggest like demon because that was really stopping him from doing anything. So he was like documenting like day after day after day after day, pretty much like him giving up on weed. He was just showing like his process, and like it was just crazy. Like it was just too authentic. It was too real. He really was like showing us like what he was going through, and it was just so inspirational. And I forgot. I mean, I remember when he was posting like day one, day two, day three, day four. And I remember when he got to day four, he stopped posting for a couple of days, and then he went to like day seven, and shit. Pretty much after that, like, I'm trying to really remember like what the fuck was going on, cause all that shit was happening so fast. At least around that time, cause it was the Corona shit. The Corona shit was coming up, or I can't really remember exactly what time, what month. I just remember it was like last year or so. But yeah. So basically, I mean, I feel like that whole incident of him like having not having weed, like I guess that made him like come across spirituality, and it was just amazing because he was just the way he got into that, and then the way he announced it, like it just motivated the fuck out of me to just want to get into it as well, because I just liked the person he became, and that was just enough motivation for me wanting to just do the same shit, because like I want a healthy lifestyle, like I don't want to have to stress and what I'm saying, have to do all this extra shit just to make me happy. Like I want to be naturally happy. Like I want to be more in control of who I am. That's what spirituality did for me. Like it really brought out the best of me. To be honest, like it's amazing. Like how like how much I overcame just like even taking a step to even get into that type of shit. Cause I low key could have just said fuck that shit. I could have just stuck it out with my old ways. But like me being me, I'm really all about growth. Even before spirituality, I was all about growth. Like all I wanted to do was just get better. I wanted to be a better version of myself. Cause I always seen it in me. I always seen the bigger picture within myself. So I always knew not to always settle for less. But I feel like getting into spirituality, it kind of just gave a kick to it. I ain't gonna lie. So then I started motivating a lot more. You know what I'm saying? I started like helping my friends. You know what I'm saying? I started meditating a little bit. You know, and then it also helped me it helped me get more open minded too. Like it, it's just crazy, bro. Like it's crazy how much that shit changed my life. And I haven't really like told anybody all this shit for real. Like, I mean, I told people, that's this shit I'm kind of into, but it wasn't something like I had a whole full conversation with. So I mean, so let me explaining this right now. It's not the best way, but I'm trying. That's the best thing I could do right now is just try to explain this the best way I can. So yeah, man. Spiritual Soul really inspired me to really get into spirituality. So I always salute to him. I'm always tuning into his videos. I watched a lot of his videos, especially from the jump. Like I was there from the jump. So I literally saw bro grow, and that was just so inspiring to me. The only thing about that the shit though was just watching him. Like yeah, I fuck with the messages he was giving. I fuck with like what he was doing. But at the same time, me and him live completely different from each other. Like you know, he's at a point where he can financially take care of himself, this and that. You know what I'm saying? Like he don't really have much to really like worry about, and he can really like invest his time into spirituality. Like, and I really fuck with that. Like, and not like once I really get to that point, I know exactly how to attack that shit too. Once I get there, but I'm not financially stable or nothing. Like I'm still trying to figure this, you know, my situation out while in the process. I'm trying to keep my head sane. You know, I'm trying to keep my mental sane. And and then I just didn't want to live like the way I used to. Because not only was I going through shit, but then I was still trying to figure out how the fuck am I really going to invest into the spirituality shit. And it's so incredibly hard to invest into that shit when you can't even like focus on that right now, you know? Like spirituality is not even my main focus right now. I'm trying to focus on, you know what I'm saying, trying to get some money and shit. And it sucks that I even have to like put that to the side. It hurts me. It hurts a lot. I'm not gonna lie. It hurts a lot because that's all I want to do at this point. I really want to just invest into my spiritual growth. All I want to do is connect with my higher self. That's all I want to do. And then at the same time, I want to work on my music. That's the only thing. Them the only things that I really love doing the most. Music and spirituality. I'm just looking to grow, man. I'm not trying to go back. I'm not trying to go back to any way I was or anything. I'm always looking to go up, and that's the only way I'm looking. So once I got into that shit, I really like took the time to really be by myself. You know what I'm saying? And me doing that, I just started developing love for myself. Like that, I was filling in them holes that I was, you know what I'm saying? That was just there in me. Like I couldn't just live like that. I couldn't live in the fact that, you know what I'm saying? I didn't really love myself, and I knew that. I just couldn't put my finger on it. Like I was thinking, like man, I need to go see a therapist, this and that, woo woo. Nah, man, like I just needed to be by myself. I needed to appreciate who I was as a person, because I didn't appreciate my who I was. I was too busy looking to get love instead of loving myself. That shit is very important. Like I'm trying to like stress that so like other people know how much that is, because I'm sure there's people who don't even know what self love is. Like some people don't know how important self love is. Like that's all I'm preaching for this video. Self love. You have to have self love, or else you just gonna be in the dirt somewhere, and you just gonna be continually looking to be loved by somebody who never gonna love you because you don't love yourself. You don't value yourself. You don't see no type of high value in yourself. Yeah, you could want a lot of shit for yourself, but like that's not really putting your value, making your value high. You know, that's what made me realize at some point that I was focused on the wrong shit. I was focused on trying to get people to realize how great I was, but I couldn't even convince myself I was great. Like I was looking for shit. I was looking for people shit that I could never get. I didn't deserve it. I didn't deserve to be loved. Like, and once I got to that point, it made everything just made so much sense. Like I didn't want to just do shit for others no more. I wanted to do shit for me. I want to be that light for others who, you know what I'm saying, who are extremely different. Like, cause that's how I am. I'm extremely different. Even before the spirituality shit, I was extremely different, bro. Like nobody accepted me for who I was. I ain't gonna say nobody, But for the most part, people didn't fuck with me for who I was. And I been knew that. But once I connected to my spiritual self, everything just started to make sense, bro. I'm telling you, like, it's so much. Once I found something to believe in, like, everything was just so much clearer. I know what I want for myself. I see so much high value in myself now. Like, I can't even settle for less. You know what I'm saying? I can't even settle fucking with just anybody. Like, you gotta for real be up here to fuck with me. Like, a lot of motherfuckers around me, they be like down here. I'm up here. Like, why would I want to fuck with you? Like, even for like family and shit. Like, family and friends. Like them, they cool, but like, y'all ass not on the same level as me. Y'all look at me extremely different, and I feel it. Like, they might not say it, but I feel it. Like, I be feeling extremely uncomfortable around anybody who just don't feel my energy. And I don't know, man. It's just it's crazy how like I figured out so much shit just being by myself and just understanding how the game go. And now I'm at this point where like I feel almost unstoppable. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like a god. Like, I really do. I really feel like a god. Cause I feel like nobody can really destroy what the fuck I created. Like, I'm really in this shit to the point where can't nobody really fuck with me. Like, you can't break me. The only person who can break me is me. You know, and I'm not gonna lie. There be times I be wanting to fold. You know, because at the end of the day, I'm still a human. I'm not gonna pretend like shit don't bother me. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit do bother me. I might not tell you, I might not express that, but shit be bothering me. I'm just at this point where I don't even be telling people shit. Like, I just deal with shit on my own. Like, I was thinking I needed a therapist, bro. But and you know, a lot of people might look at this weird, but like, I don't need a therapist. Like, I don't think anybody needs a therapist. Like, people just need to be more self-aware of who they are. Like, you have to know who you are. I think, like, it's crazy. Like, I mean, some people who really understand themselves, like, I mean, maybe even them probably need a therapist. Okay, I understand that. Because, you know, some people's brains are wired differently than others. But at the same time, I would have just went to therapy for my fucking depression and anxiety and shit, you know what I'm saying? But all that shit really kind of got suppressed once I got into spirituality. Like, once I really got to working on myself and really like taking care of who I was and my character and my spirit, my soul, my mind. Like, I felt like I didn't need that shit. Like, all that shit was in my head. All that shit was in my head, bro. Like, literally, like, I didn't even want to do whatever the fuck I thought I needed. I thought I needed a therapist. Nah, that was just the people around me who just making me feel like I'm crazy. Like, it's crazy, bro. Like, I'm at this point where like can't shit really hurt me no more. You know, like I really feel like I can't be hurt, but I'm not gonna knock the fact that I can be hurt. Like, pain is just a thought, bro. Like, I just realized like pain is a thought. Like, we wouldn't even be, I wouldn't even be feeling pain had I not been taught that. Like, I ain't never realized that at some point. I just remember shit as a kid, like the way I'm thinking now. Like, I be thinking about a lot of scenarios from back in the day, and everything just makes sense now. Everything be happening for a reason. Like, I'm really a chosen one, bro. Like, I really see shit for what it is now. Like, I'm so glad. Like, I invested into myself to the point where, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really need people to just tell me how to feel no more. I don't need people to tell me how I feel, what to feel, all that. Like, I can do all that shit for myself. I'm my own human being. Like, I'm my own person. I shouldn't need people to tell me how I feel, you know? But Point being, man, on the main point of this video, find self love, bro. Love yourself to the fullest. I promise you, you have to really spend time with yourself to really understand how you think and work. And once you do, you have to just be appreciative of who you are, bro, because you are a unique individual. Like, you don't want to knock that from yourself. Like, literally, like, you are the best thing that can happen to yourself. Like, don't ever knock that. Somebody tell you different, fuck them, literally. Like, fuck everybody. Fuck, you don't need friends. You don't need validation. All you need is yourself. All you need is your heart. All you need is your mind. All you need is your soul. Because them are the things that you need to take care of in order to really maintain in this matrix, bro. This matrix really fuck you up to the point where you feel like you crazy. When you're not crazy, your brain is wired differently. You have to, at some point, once you realize that you have to really reprogram your brain, you kind of already got life figured out at that point. All you have to do is, you know what I'm saying, you have to make sure you're straight. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, make sure y'all find self-love, man. I hope I inspired somebody to just, like, you don't have to get into spirituality. Just find something to believe in. That's something that just worked for me. You know, if you get into spirituality, that's great. I love it. Like, hey, salute to you. Salute to you. Like, I wish you nothing but the best. But just find something to believe in, bro. Like, just find a reason to just want to go hard for yourself, you know, because you all you got. Even before you came into this world, it was just you. And when you leave out this world, it's still going to be just you. Love yourself, man. Love yourself. Love yourself to the fullest. Love yourself like you can't no more. Love yourself to the point you don't really need anybody else's love. Like, all you have is as long as you have your own validation, you don't really need anybody else's. You know, you do everything for you, not nobody else. Yeah, man. I'm out. Peace.